Rise and shine East Texas. You're watching KETK Today.
Well, a good Thursday morning to you, East Texas. Here's a look at our temperatures across the country this morning, and pretty mild for much of us. Temperatures much cooler up here around the Great Lakes region, and then more mild as you move south towards the Gulf Coast. Here's a closer look at the Lone Star State. East Texas seems to be the cooler spot this morning. 53 in Lufkin, 57 in Texarkana, and we here in Tyler are sitting at right around 60 degrees. But of course, we'll warm up going into the afternoon, as has been the story lately. 90s for the next few days, and then we get a cold front that really cools us down to 75 coming up on Wednesday. So that will be some welcome relief from the heat that we've seen recently, but unfortunately we're not looking at any in the way of rain, which could help with some of these burn bans that we have in effect across East Texas. Marion and Harrison County are the latest to be added to the list, joining counties such as Smith, Henderson, Anderson, and Houston counties, and I would not be shocked if we added more in the coming days. Now here is the latest on Hurricane Milton. Still a Category 1 hurricane. It's now moved offshore, but its winds have really come down 85 miles per hour as of the latest advisory, making it a Category 1 hurricane. Of course, when it made landfall, it was a Category 3. Here's the radar recap over the past 12 hours, and you can see it made landfall in the Sarasota, Siesta Key area, moved up through the Orlando area, and is now offshore north of the Bahamas. So it has caused quite a bit of chaos in Florida. Here's a look at that track going forward, and as it continues its journey out into the Atlantic, we are expecting it to weaken quite a bit and eventually dissipate out here in the open waters of the Atlantic Ocean. But look at these power outages that we have here across Florida. Millions of customers now without power due to Hurricane Milton. So that is just really bad news when it comes to how much damage this storm has caused to the power grid. Here's a look at today's forecast here in East Texas. 88 degrees for your high temperature, and then that next 7 days looks like temperatures are going to continue to warm up into the weekend, into the lower 90s for your Saturday and your Sunday. So unfortunately, we're still talking about 90s coming up for the next couple of days, and then we cool things down going forward by the beginning of next week. And unfortunately, no rain is in the forecast. Here's a look at deep East Texas. Much of the same can be said about their forecast as well. Warming up this weekend and then cooling down by the beginning of next week.
Yeah, and Braden, those low temperatures we see early in the morning are, like I always say, pretty refreshing. I'm sure a lot of people are enjoying those morning temperatures as well. Of course, we have still summer-like temperatures here in East Texas. When do you think they're going to slowly start to go down until fall-like temperatures?
We're starting to see some hints of a pattern change coming up in a couple of weeks. So fingers crossed that we start to see some of those cooler temperatures.
What's that going to look like, though? What kind of temperatures?
Probably 70s.
Okay.
For now.
70s.
For now.
Not too bad.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I like the warm temperatures, not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah,
it gets
exactly.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Braden.